A couple of things we did on this too, because we're a little bit concerned with, you know, if they get a leak with this pump or any leaking at all in any of the plumbing, because the 12-volt system is on permanently, that will keep running the pump, and the only way we'd really be able to stop it is probably try and find the fuse for the pump under this system and pull it out. So what we did, we put a little switch, up underneath here, so if they do get a little bit of leaking and they'll know, because the pump will continue running when the tap's turned off.
Yeah.
They can just quickly go in here, turn that switch off, and then get it sorted out. And we've also sealed in and around that bottom section there, so if there's a bit of water getting there, it's not going to come through to that inner drive system or anywhere else. And we've got a little bit of a drain that we've installed at the back there too.
Which I've never seen before. There's the engineer coming out, your money.
Yeah.
Very good. That's absolutely beautiful. I think there's another USB output over there, which is
so it's for Samantha and Cameron, so they can charge up their devices overnight. Have it nice and close. So again, this rear bed is gas strut as well. Just lifts up nicely. So all the bedding that we've done in this particular van, again, because they the plan was for them to travel around in it, we've tried to make everything as light as possible. So instead of doing it in timber, we've gone to the extent of doing it all in aluminium, which allows them to probably a little bit more flexibility in their storage, but also keeps it nice and light, because that bed frame itself, probably in terms of the aluminium, probably weighs 2 kilos. Whereas do it in timber and you'd probably be 3 or 4 times that amount. So obviously that extra weight is extra weight that they're traveling around Australia in, extra petrol and stuff like that. So the small extra cost that they've spent, on this aluminium framing, they'll certainly get back in savings of fuel and stuff like that. So the other thing we did too, which I thought was a great idea, obviously this comes up nicely with just the mattress there, but when you've got bedding and stuff like that and you want a quick access to it, we've actually put all these drop down cupboards in. So again, they can access, underneath that section there quickly if they need to. And same at the front. We've got the 2 in there, and we've made them as big as we can based on the framing there. And they just clip up and
the beautiful Dometic air conditioner. That's the Harrier Light.
Yes.
And they work very well on off-grid systems. You've got they've got a good sized battery, but with as a couple of external panels. I know of another chap who fitted one of these into it was actually a camper van, and he ran it all day off grid. So they're very quiet as well. A lot of air conditioners have a big surge when they turn on. This one turns on very quietly and doesn't do that big surging thing on the power draw. So
we turn it on just.
Yeah, it's got lights as well.
There we go.
Yeah, it'd be absolutely beautiful. Well, there we go. It's on. I don't know if you can hear how quiet that is, but it'll have this whole van cool in minutes. They're fantastic. We've installed them on quite a few vans.
The other thing we did, obviously, with the internal light, because we gutted the whole van, all new panelling and stuff like that, we've put the 15mm foil board insulation in through the whole lot, ceilings, walls, and everything, and that'll obviously help keep the cool in and keep the heat out to minimise the requirement to run this any more than they need to when they're off grid, which will obviously be beneficial to be able to use other appliances and stuff like that for longer, or for them to stay off grid a lot longer as well. So.
And Adam, one of the things that I've loved as well, which is another one of your innovations, is this splashback.
Yes.
Explain about
that. So with
the
splashback, we were looking at different options, and to be honest, I've read about and heard about all the different stick-on tiles and stuff like that, and I really wasn't happy with anything that I had seen around that would last. Again, most caravans might get used 5 or 6 times a year for a week, if they're lucky. These guys are going to live in this thing for 3 years permanently, so everything we've tried to do it well and make it last that time, so that it stays really nice. So what we actually did with this, wanted a lightweight solution that was flexible, obviously, because that's what you need in a caravan. So this is actually 6mm white polycarbonate, and we actually got the VJ panels, the VJ routed into it. So yeah, this
it's a single piece.
Single piece.
It's just been routed to
So
look
6
like
mil,
tiles.
and then we got a 3 mil route put in it. And again, we could do any pattern in that. We could do the little tile,
subway tile,
or any sort of pattern. And you could probably get several different colours as well if you wanted to.
Yeah,
so, or you could probably paint it. You could spray it into whatever colour you wanted as well.
So upon arriving today, all the information will be here for Cameron and Samantha. A nice thank you and welcome letter, but all the manuals and warranties and all that sort of stuff for all the equipment. Obviously, they've had a fair bit of equipment put in here. So yeah, we put that all together into a nice little presentation folder. So there we go.
Very good.
I think that about covers it.
I think it does.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well, signing off. Well, how long are we going? Wow, 23 minutes almost. But well worth every minute to watch, I'm sure. And I couldn't be happier as one of the founders to have Adam and Jody and his crack team on getting these vans up to this level, the highest level we've ever produced. And I'm very proud. So thank you so much, Adam. And I can't wait to see Samantha and Cameron come up and pick it up today.
Yep, very good.
Very good. Thank you.
Yeah.